The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back, and that means that you are too, right here on The Local Show with Tom and Steve on 570 WSYR 106.9 FM, and then you can see us on YouTube. So bounce on over to YouTube and check out the videos. Lots of videos over there. Once you subscribe and follow us, we'll serve you up with all kinds of things that you can purchase.
We have things to buy? I didn't know that.
We don't. We just have videos.
Do that.
But boy, I'll tell you what, I get followed all over the place with people trying to sell me things.
Well, you cast a big shadow.
Spatulas and things like that. I don't need another flashlight. Leave me alone. But anyway, we've got a new guest to the show, Steve, so be on your best behavior. I know that's difficult for you.
And rare.
Sarah Pelligrini is the owner of Noble Cellar Restaurant right here in Syracuse. How are you there, Sarah?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Good. You brought a special guest, and the people on YouTube can see him in the background. Your partner is Bob Zaccaria. How are you, Bob? You can yell, hi. All right. Very nice to see you over there. Sarah, are you a Syracuse native?
I am.
Yeah?
Yes.
What high school did you go to?
I went to West Hill High School.
Oh, really?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Geez, you must have been there. My wife was there, too.
Yeah?
And did you know Scotty Barza and Jeff Detour?
Jeff Detour, yes.
Yeah, Jeff's a good friend of
Great
mine.
guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, you were just around the corner. So tell us, when you got out of West Hill, did you just say, I want to be a chef, a cook, a restaurant owner, or what?
No.
What'd you do?
Tell us your story.
None of those things. So I had the opportunity to work at Dinosaur during my college years. I attended SU. So I knew that I wanted to work with people. That was something I was really passionate about. But what I wanted to do, I had no idea. I wanted to make money.
Right, yeah,
Right?
sure.
Yeah.
Very good.
So, I had a great experience at Syracuse. And after that, I had the opportunity to work for a company out in Seattle, Washington. And I moved out there and started totally different world, accounting. You guys, I was sitting in front of the computer all day crunching numbers. Right?
When did you come back?
I came back 13 years ago.
Okay. What was the passion to come back?
My family's here.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. I had a daughter. My daughter was born out there in Seattle, and it's too far.
Yeah, well, Italians don't usually go too far away from the family.
It was long enough. I was out there long enough. Yeah, got to explore a little bit, travel quite a bit throughout the world, and just adventure. It's the time to do it when you don't have any responsibility.
So where'd the restaurant idea come from?
So, I have a passion as well as Rob. Both of us really found travel to be very inspiring to us. Major cities throughout the world. Food. We both love food. We love entertaining. And we sat down and ended up in a conversation that took a spin in a direction neither of us anticipated. And it really was based on, the two of us having a passion to move back to Syracuse, to this community, and help pour back into it and help revitalize the community here that we just really believe in. So we started looking at spaces, and we went in with no expectation, just let's see what's out there.
Right, and
we walked into the old Mission as we know it, right, which was a staple restaurant for 25 years, and we fell in love with it. And that is how our story started.
And neither one of you are chefs, per se? You're just restaurateurs?
No. We are foodies, and we have become very avid winos. We're learning so much every day. And we, like I said, we fell in love with the space.
Right.
It needed to be brought back to life and celebrated. The history there is so potent, and we were really passionate about bringing new life into that
What
space.
was your concept initially of what kind of a restaurant it was going to be?
So we really, I think that was probably the easiest part for us, to be honest, at least for me, was really, we knew that Syracuse was ready for fine dining, and it was how to present that to the city and to the people of Syracuse in a way that was very approachable. And that's kind of...
So I hear fine dining, I think, price tag is way high.
Sure.
Is that the idea?
No.
Is to keep it high?
It's not. It was something that we spent a lot of time researching. Rob especially, that's his background. So from a number standpoint, he analyzed things so that we could really not just be a special occasion location.
Right.
Yeah.
Rather a place that is somewhere to gather where you can unplug, be present, and come consistently.
So you got 20 tables in there maybe? I mean, it's not a huge place.
It's not huge. We actually can sit 63.
Okay, but who's counting? 63.
Right. And we have a big bar, so we gutted it and we changed the layout quite a bit.
So right at the old Mission location, downtown, if folks don't know, it's right near the courthouse and the library down there. Or not the library,
you're right.
The Onondaga County Historical.
And Columbus
Yeah.
was,
Columbus
it used to be.
You can't say that, yes.
Where they took my people away.
Yeah, well, you had it coming. So when are you open?
So we're open currently for the summer. We are open Wednesday through Saturday evenings. 4:30 is when people can come in, and reservations start at 5 p.m. and we serve until 10.
So what's tasty? What am I going to get when I come?
Oh, you guys, I'm telling you, there's magic happening in there. It's remarkable.
Is it Italian cuisine or American Italian or French or what is it?
So we really have taken a spin on American cuisine and we're calling it like an American fusion. So our chefs have been well-traveled as well, and they're taking all their skills and things that have influenced them, and they're putting a spin on it. We have a scallop dish that's remarkable. We have an elk carpaccio, which is beautiful. We're trying to educate the community with different proteins, and what's really separating us is, I think, the layering of flavor and the way that the cook is done is making just foods that you might overlook, and showing you how beautiful they can be when they're done right and they're fresh.
So it's not the place to come to get a hamburger.
I would say no, a steak.
Yes, but a nice steak.
A beautiful steak, a
Fish.
beautiful fillet. Yeah, absolutely, a fish. We've got a couple really awesome specials going where we have what is it called, Rob? What are we doing? What? Gnocchi.
No, some gnocchi.
Yes,
Yeah, it's very good.
It's delicious. It's probably the best gnocchi I've had, and I've spent a lot of time in Italy.
Very nice.
It's incredible.
No bacala, no greens or anything like that.
No, we're a little bit everything,
Italian,
and we're seasonal, so we're changing the menu
good.
consistently.
I was
going to
say, so this is not, so you have maybe 10 or 12 choices in a fine restaurant maybe, as opposed to a Greek diner with 1,000 choices, none of which come out great.
That's exactly right.
So every dish is a winner, theoretically?
That's the goal. That is our intent.
Tell us about the drinks in your bar. What kind of drinks can we expect over there?
Well, I'll tell you. So we just won a Wine Spectator Award, which is very exciting for our selection of wine. We have a really robust wine program. We've been working with Jared over at St. Urban and his partner Carrie to help us curate that program. And we have a beautiful combination of cocktails. We are inside that ancient rule where the church behind us is within 200 feet, so we can't serve liquor. Okay. So we have a really great beer program too.
Good.
That is
well, as long as
unique.
you got beer.
Yeah, we've got wine and beer, and we've got some cocktails that are lower in alcohol.
So if folks want reservations, can they dial the 303-2003 number?
They can absolutely do that.
Okay, or can they get reservations at noble-cellar.com?
Yes, they can.
So at the Old Mission Restaurant, got to give it a shot. Fine dining.
Yes, sir.
And YouTube listeners will see the tear in her eye when she was talking about the food, because you obviously are passionate about it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. All right, Sarah, thank you so much. And Bob, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
That's going to wrap things up for us, Steve. And you can see me up at the bistro tonight over there at Drumlin's. Maybe Steve will be up there, and you can get a little taste of
I'm
the
quite the
local show.
dancer, Tom.
Oh, I know. You're something. You're quite something. On behalf of the local show, Zoey Advertising, and Tom and Steve, God bless you and your families. Make some time to relax today and every day, and do it with a family member or friend. It'll keep your mind and body healthy. The local show is heard every Saturday morning from 11 to 1, and then again on Sunday morning from 7 to 9. Listen together with a friend. Until next week, get down to business and keep doing business locally. Tell your friends about the local show right here on 570 WSYR, 106.9 FM, the iHeartRadio app, and on YouTube at Zoey Advertising.